Hello and welcome to today's League of Legends Roundup, where I cover the four major regions of League of Legends esports. So in the first half, part one, we have the LPL here and the LCK afterwards. I do this for all four major regions, like I said. So today, all four play, so it's going to be a long day. I take notes on the games, saving the time of watching the games yourself if you don't want to watch a two-game series between IG and anyone's legend, both games going 40 minutes, or even like LCK, there's Fred at Brion versus Red Force. I mean, how many people want to watch a three-game series of Fred at Brion? Not many. So I give you the notes to save you the time of watching the games. So yeah, let's get started with Weibo and LGD. Weibo pulled out Sword Art for his debut in his return to LPL. I mean, I guess it's not his debut. It's his debut for Weibo, but he did play for Suning, which was formerly... Weibo was formerly known as Suning a few years ago. So, a debut, but not a debut. Weibo struggled. As you can see here, even Game 3 was 12-7, where they pulled it out, but they struggled. This was a three-game series. Weibo's been doing that all year. They have only a couple real clean wins. Otherwise, a lot of their wins are dirty, especially against teams that are not very good. They struggle playing down to their competition. So game one started with Weibo taking an Ocean, and actually not a kill through the first 15 minutes. Weibo would extend a gold lead to 3K without a single kill occurring. Just to show Weibo is better than LGD on paper, but they struggled nonetheless. LGD would match an Infernal to the Ocean, and the first fight actually happened at 19 minutes in the mid lane. Weibo would win 5-3. Wanfeng with a Quadra and Eric with a double. So the AD carries clearly were the vocal point of this, pretty much the whole series. And game one for sure, Wanfeng ends up being MVP. So they get a Quadra. That leads to Weibo going to Hextech Soul Point. Sorry, I guess I was wrong. LGD didn't take that Infernal. Weibo did. I wrote down so much, so many games, so many three-game series today. So Weibo go to Hextech Soul Point. And then at 22 minutes, Weibo get a kill in mid, which puts him up 5k gold. At 25 minutes, Weibo get a pick, take a Baron, win a fight afterwards 4-0. SFM with a double kill in that fight afterwards, so they extend their gold lead even farther with the Baron and getting kills following it. 25 minutes, Weibo go top 2-1. LGD say, fine, we'll take a Hextech to prevent Soul. But by this point, the game's over. Weibo end at 26 minutes, they push and end. So... clean win 17-6. Now this is where things get dirty. As you see here, LGD win game 2. So LGD would go top to start this game off, and Jay would solo kill Angel in the mid lane. Jay was on a Ari, and Angel was on a Zillion. So we have LGD getting out to an early lead through mid. Jay, like I keep saying every time LGD plays, they're a better team with Jay in the lineup, clearly. Weibo take a Hextech. Weibo get a 2v2 kill, and then Weibo goes mid and gets a 2-0 at 8 minutes. So Weibo respond. Weibo then take an Ocean. So Weibo continue the momentum. At 13 minutes, there's a fight in top that goes 1-1. Weibo now up 4-3 in kills, 2.5k gold. So they're in control at 13 minutes. They even go mid again. So this is Weibo's game once again. So Weibo should have won game 2, and they didn't. They end up blowing it. It starts happening at 18 minutes, where Fearness gets a double kill as part of a 3-1 team fight win, where LGD get an Infernal. They use that prio to go take the Baron right after it, so now they're tying up the gold. The gold's a wash. LGD take another Infernal after that Baron subsides, so now they're matched in Drakes, and gold's tied. But at 25 minutes, Weibo pull out to another lead, winning a fight in bot 5-2. Wanfeng with a triple and SFM with a double in that fight. So Wanfeng clearly showing up big again, just like in the first game. But 2 minutes later, Weibo win a fight 3-0. Eric with a double kill to secure a second Baron. So Weibo pull out to a lead, but LGD respond. And now LGD have a slight gold lead after that Eric triple kill. And then at 31 minutes, so after this Baron has subsided, well, no, actually it's 28 minutes, jeez. So after this Baron fight, pretty much, LGD are up 13-11 in kills, and Fearness and Eric both are 4-1-4. So not only is Eric carrying, but like I said, Fearness had that double kill to prevent Infernal Soul Point earlier in the game, and led directly to the first Baron, which has started to start a snowball for LGD. I mean, Weibo had that good fighting bot, but LGD have really dominated since then. LGD go to Infernal Soul Point. Weibo end up winning a fight in the... Jesus Christmas. I should have put this at a different angle so I could read the darn thing. LGD go to Infernal Soul Point. LGD then win a fight in the jungle 2-0. Eric with a double kill. That leads to a third Baron. So LGD take a third Baron. They're up 5.5k gold. We both say, fine, we lost the Baron. We're going to go to Infernal. So now both teams are at Infernal Soul Point. We both force a reset 2-0. They get another pick. So LGD are forced to reset twice. And then at 38 minutes, LGD end in top 3-1. Final score 20-15. So, Fearness clearly started the momentum for them, and Eric cleaned house, getting multiple kills on, I believe, Jinx. Nope, Aphelios. So, a lot of Aphelios Jinx, like we, went over in my patch videos. If you missed those, I cover the most common matchups of each patch, and between 12.2 and 12.3, I think we had 118 Jinx Aphelios matchups. Boring. So, game 3, slow. Not a lot happened, as you see here. Not a lot's written. It's the least of the 3 games. So, slow. Weibo take an Ocean. 9 minutes, Weibo go top lane. LGD get a 2v2 kill within that same minute, so the teams match kills. Weibo take a Hex Tech. At 13 minutes, LGD go top lane. Fearness gets a double kill out of that. Weibo say, fine, we'll take a Mountain if you're up there. At 20 minutes, LGD go bot. That leads them to be able to get a little bit of prio over the Mountain. They get another kill on bot, take the Mountain. 26 minutes, there's a fight in the jungle 2-2. Eric with a double kill. Weibo then go to Mountain Soul Point. And then at 28 minutes, Weibo end 3-0 in mid. They have enough to be able to end at that point, despite never taking a Baron, not getting the Soul. Wanfeng ends up being MVP. No one really stuck out in Game 3. I guess I could have picked SFM, but I thought Wanfeng clearly, a quadra kill in the first game, a triple kill in the second game. He was the clear carry for Weibo in this series. The Shy really didn't show up much at all. Sword Art had his moments, but Angel, I think, struggled, so I have Wanfeng as MVP. So, Series 2, our only 2-game series of the day, IG and Anyone's Legend. So, IG would swap out Yukai for Mole, and I think it was not to their benefit. Mole, Yukai has been pretty solid in some of these games, and Mole was non-existent in this series, so hopefully they swap back. First game, a lot of kills, 43 kills. Anyone's Legend would start out 3 minutes, getting a pick. That would lead to a Mountain. A skirmish and bot at 7 minutes went 1-1. At 8 minutes, IG would get a pick. Anyone's Legend said, fine, we'll get a 2v2 kill. Anyone's Legend are getting ahead in the bot 2v2. IG go mid a few minutes later. Anyone's Legend take an Ocean. 15 minutes, Anyone's Legend wins another fight in bot 2-0. 4 minutes later, Anyone's Legend go to Infernal Soul Point already at 19 minutes, but IG punish them 4-0. Wink with a double kill on Draven in that fight, so IG respond. 3 minutes later, though, Anyone's Legend wins a fight 5-1, Forge with a double kill. That leads to a Baron tying the game up in gold. IG take an Infernal in response when AL do take the Baron. So now the game's 8-8, and June is 2-1-6 for IG, so 100% kill participation for the jungler. June has had its moments. Inconsistency this season, and this series is a microcosm of that. But game 1 he did really well. 24 minutes, there's a fight in mid that goes 1-1. A few minutes later, IG get a pick. But for 6 minutes outside of that pick, nothing really happened. At 21 minutes, Anyone's Legend would take an Infernal Soul. They finally get the Soul, winning a fight 3-1. Zhao Hao with a double kill in that fight. 2 minutes later, Anyone's Legend would have won a fight 5-2 for their second Baron of the game. Betty, ZDZ, and Wink all with double kills in that fight. That gold lead would go from 4.5k to 7k with that Baron. So Anyone's Legend, they're ahead now. They're up 18-13 in kills. Betty is 4-0-12 on the Zeri. Betty ends up being MVP. I really could have picked a lot of people. The opposite of the Weibo situation was the Anyone's Legend situation in this game, this series. I could have picked a lot of people. So Anyone's Legend then take a Baron at 35 minutes, winning a fight 4-2. Zhao Hao, Betty, and Zika all with double kills. This leads to a Baron 3 minutes later, a 10k lead, and Anyone's Legend ends 5-1, Forge with a triple kill. So final score 27-16. I mean, Anyone's Legend, that was a pretty win. I mean, they got up to Infernal Soul Point for 20 minutes, hit a hiccup, but got the objectives and did what they had to do after that. Game 2, Zhao Hao would start this game off at 3 minutes solo killing June in the jungle, then take a Cloud. IG would get a pick. IG would then take a Hextech Drake and get another pick. 15 minutes, Anyone's Legend would have fight in bot 3-0, which led a few minutes later to a 3-0 win to take the Ocean, ZDZ with a double kill. 20 minutes, Anyone's Legend would dive top. This put them up 8-2 in kills. Zhao Hao 3-1-4 out of the jungle for them on the Xin himself. However, gold was tied. So Anyone's Legend have a lot of kills, a lot of activity, but IG are making up for it in gold. At 23 minutes, IG take an Ocean of their own, Wink with a double kill. Then they go to an Ocean Soul Point. At 30 minutes, Anyone's Legend are up 8-3 in kills, and IG are up 1.5k gold. So after their kill at 20 minutes, it took till 34 minutes for AL to get another kill. It happened actually in a losing fight. IG actually took the Ocean Soul in that fight at 34 minutes, 2-1. And doing that, IG were actually able to get Prio over Baron and take it 4.5k gold up at 36 minutes. However, at 40 minutes, AL would respond, getting a kill in their base to force a reset for IG. This now, after the Baron is done, AL are up 10-7 in kills, but IG are up 6k gold, and Betty is 4-1-5. So Betty has 90% kill participation, once again, quietly just playing his part. But IG have a sizable gold lead. Even at 41 minutes, like, that's a gold lead. You can see it in the items. That's a gold lead. But at 41 minutes, IG try to backdoor as Anyone's Legend takes the Elder. AL sends ZDZ back. ZDZ saves the day with a double kill, killing both members of IG who are trying to end. Betty kills both IG members at the Drake, so AL get the Elder. And after that, they take a Baron. So now the gold deficit went from negative 6k at 41 minutes to 2k in AL's favor 2 minutes later. So that fight, I mean, decided game 2. Anyone's Legend then win at 44 minutes, 5-2. Forge and ZDZ with double kills. Final score 18-8. So, like I said, I could have picked really anybody. Even I could have picked the support even probably for MVP. I mean, ZDZ, crucial. I mean, without ZDZ's double kill at the end of the game after the Elder, IG win. Betty carried them in both games under the radar. Zhao Hao set the tone in game 2 and also made things happen in game 1. Forge, key moments in both games. I mean, it was a really clean, well-rounded 2-0 by Anyone's Legend. And I think it has a lot to do with Mole being in the lineup for IG. I think if Yukai is in there, they would have done better. So, Series 3, the cream of the crop series of the day. RNG, EDG. A week and a half ago, we would have been like, oh my god, is this for the best team in the world? And maybe it still is. I mean, Weibo have had a hiccup this week. They had another hiccup today, in my opinion, even though they won. Victory 5 had a hiccup. LNG has had hiccups. Really, I mean, the top 5 in the LPL are really all over the place. But this series was a solid one. All 3 games being blowouts, but RNG played really well. EDG went after Bin in every game, and I want to make Bin MVP, but I didn't. So at 5 minutes, EDG go top lane. They're like, let's get Bin out of this game. Without Bin, they can't win. RNG take a Cloud down in bot. A few minutes later, EDG go bot. RNG get a pick. 12 minutes, RNG go top, win a fight 1-0. EDG say, fine, we'll take an Infernal. So at 16 minutes, it's 2-2 in kills. Which is a pretty slow game. With 2 really good teams, that happens. RNG are up 2.5k gold. And Drakes are 1-1. At 17 minutes, though, RNG win a fight 4-0. Bin with a double kill to take the Ocean. At 23 minutes, RNG win a fight 2-0 to take a Baron. They're up 6k gold. EDG then take an Ocean when RNG does that. 25 minutes, RNG win a fight 2-1 in mid. This puts them up 7.5k gold. 2 minutes later, they push down bot, win a fight 3-1. Bin with a triple kill. They reset. RNG goes to Ocean Soul Point. At 30 minutes, RNG now are up 12-5. Ming is 0-1-10 on the Alistar, doing a great job under the radar. And at 31 minutes, RNG end 3-1 in the jungle. Bin with another double kill. Bin was on Gnar in all 3 games. In game 1, he was a menace. Like I keep saying, if Bin is on, RNG may be the best team in the world, and he was on in this series. Game 2, EDG go top to take Bin out again. RNG say, fine, we'll take a mountain if you're going top. At 8 minutes, RNG win a fight in the river 2-1. EDG take a cloud. And at 17 minutes, it's 2-2 again. So both games, early game, 2-2. But there's no gold lead. It's pretty much tied at this point. But at 17 minutes, that tie would continue. RNG taking a Hextech Drake, but EDG punishing them 4-3. Viper with a triple kill on Tristana. Zhao Hao with a double kill on the Rise. Zhao Hao ends up being MVP in this series. Not Zhao Hao, Zhao Hu. Sorry, Zhao Hu. Zhao Hao was in the other series. Anyone's Legend. So Zhao Hu, double kill. Nothing would happen. RNG would take another Hextech Drake to go to Hextech Soul Point. And then at 23 minutes, RNG would actually steal the Baron. EDG had won a fight 3-1, Viper with the double kill. Then they were dragged off the Baron, winning a fight 2-0. So EDG now are up 5-1 in kills. But those first few kills they got are now resetting. They have respawned. They're back at the pit, and RNG steal it. EDG win a fight 2-1 afterwards. So in all 3, EDG come out 7-2, but RNG have a Baron, and they're down 1k gold. 3 minutes later, EDG would end. The final score was 20-7. Why did I not write more of my notes? Oh my god. Oh my lord. So, yeah, RNG would push to end. EDG would push to end. Final score 20-7. Viper, clearly the carry. By 26 minutes, he was up 8-0-3. EDG were clearly ahead, and they end. 3 minutes. Not 3 minutes, game 3. I am all over the place. So, game 3, there's a fight in mid that goes 1-1 at 3 minutes. 4 minutes, EDG go top, RNG go mid. RNG then outplay a bot dive. So in the first 7 minutes, we have a lot of action. More action than the first 2 games, maybe combined. RNG take a mountain. 8 minutes, EDG take a Rift Herald. RNG punish them, getting a kill. Then the teams trade top ganks. EDG take a cloud after RNG does theirs. And then RNG go bot after EDG take a cloud. So at 15 minutes, there's a fight that's significant enough. That goes 3-3 in the jungle. Zhao Zhang with a double kill for EDG. But at this point, RNG are up 9-6 in kills, 5k gold, and Zhao Hu is 3-2-5 on the Vex. Zhao Hu clearly a key contributor in a lot of these picks, going top lane, going bot lane, doing what they have to do all over the Rift. Zhao Hu is doing that on the Vex. 16 minutes, RNG win a fight in the river 2-1. That leads to a Hextech. RNG then take a Rift Herald, winning a fight 4-0 at 18 minutes. Zhao Hu with a triple kill. RNG then get 2 more picks to pull ahead. So at 24 minutes, they win a fight for the Hextech Drake 2-0. So RNG are now at Hextech Soul Point at 24 minutes. At 26 minutes, RNG win a fight 5-1. Zhao Hu with a triple kill to take the Baron. They're up 10k gold. They take a Hextech Soul with that Baron. And then at 29 minutes, RNG end 5-0. Zhao Hu with another double kill on Vex. So Zhao Hu clearly carried them through 3 or 4 fights in Game 3. Bin was a clear contributor to Game 1, but Game 3 is what it came down to. I mean, it's 1-1 going to Game 3. Who can show up? And Zhao Hu did. Maybe Zhao Hu's best game of the season that I really can recall. I mean, this was a dominant performance on the Vex. I think at one point he was like 10-1-10. Final score 28-8. They crushed them. So, RNG come out on top on EDG. That's going to affect my power rankings Monday, depending on what happens tomorrow. The LPL is really interesting. I can't deny it. I mean, paying attention to the LPL for the first time like this, it is a real It is a real crazy region. So, on to the LCK, a region that's a lot calmer and slower. All right, so the LCK, Gen G would go with Quid instead of Chovy in this game. I mean, I imagine it's something to do with maybe COVID, not, of course, not wishing it on somebody, but Ruler is out with it, so I wouldn't be surprised if Chovy is out with it. So Gen G struggled a bit, but I mean, they haven't had their full roster for most of the year. Ophelia played better in this series than he did in the last one. I thought Ophelia really dragged them down in the last one, but so Gen G swapped out mid laner, so Chovy's in, and KDF go top at 4 minutes. They're like, fine, we're gonna go top lane. Let's get Keen ahead. Gen G take an Infernal in response. A skirmish and top at 6 minutes goes 1-1. KDF get a 2v2 kill at 7 minutes down in bot, which leads to Prio over the Cloud a few minutes later, which they take. Cloud then KDF then go top lane 2-0 at 16 minutes. Gen G say, fine, we're going to take a mountain. And at 21 minutes, KDF are up 6-4 in kills. No, they're not. KDF are up 6-1 in kills at 21 minutes and 4K gold. Similar to the LPL board. This is too far away for me. KDF take a mountain, so they match Drake's. Because between 16 minutes and 26 minutes, we didn't have a kill. But at 26 minutes, KDF did get that kill, so that's why I cited 26 minutes. KDF get a pick. They start a Baron. Gen G force them off 1-1. So they got him off the Baron. KDF say fine. A few minutes later, they get 2 kills to go to Mountain Soul Point. And then they use that Prio to go take the Baron. Gen G punish them 2-0 for doing so, but KDF are up 5.5k now. At 32 minutes, KDF win a fight in bot 2-1. And then at 34 minutes, Gen G actually take the mountain to go to Soul Point and prevent KDF from taking it. But Teddy would punish them as part of a 4-1 win for KDF. Teddy with a triple kill. Final score 17-6. They would end off of that fight. Teddy's Jhin was pretty damn good in game 1. Game 2, Gen G would get... what did I write? Oh, Gen G get a pick at 4 minutes, which leads to an Infernal. At 8 minutes, KDF go bot. KDF get a kill bot. And then, not very long later, I mean within the same 30 seconds, Alum would get a solo kill on Ophelia. Gen G take an Ocean after the reset. And Gen G get another pick. 17 minutes, KDF win a fight to take the Cloud. 3-2. At 19 minutes, Ophelia would outplay a bot dive 1-1. And then Gen G would win a fight 2-0 in the jungle. Quid with a double kill on Yone at 20 minutes. At 21 minutes, however, KDF would take a Baron after winning a fight 3-0. Keen had a double kill to secure that Baron. They're up 2.5k gold. 2 minutes later, Gen G go to Cloud Soul Point, winning a fight 5-0. Quid with a double kill to ensure that one. Now Gen G are up 12-9 in kills. Gold is pretty much even, and Peanut is 3-0-6 on Diana. I haven't mentioned Peanut yet in that game at all, but Peanut has been very active. 9 out of 12 kill participation. Landing his ultimates, doing what he has to do on Diana, and the picks, he clearly was a key part of getting those pick plays and getting ahead. However, the next several minutes are pretty boring. Gen G allows KDF to take the next 2 clouds, so KDF can go to Cloud Soul Point uncontested, and Gen G just farm. So now Gen G are up 4k gold at 36 minutes. Both teams are at Cloud Soul Point. And then at 38 minutes, Gen G win a fight 4-0. Ophelia with a double kill to get the win, 17-10. Game 3, Gen G would go top at 6 minutes. KDF would take the Infernal in response. Gen G would punish them, getting a kill for doing so. Gen G then go bot. Gen G take a Hex Tech. Gen G win a fight 2-1 in the jungle at 16 minutes. If you're getting the picture, Game 3 was a very dominant performance by Gen G. Gen G take a mountain. At 20 minutes, Gen G get a pick. Now they're up 7-1 in kills. 8k gold, and Lahens is 1-0-6. So an 8k gold at 20 minutes, Lahens ends up being MVP. He took care of Ophelia in this series. I'm sure it's kind of weird playing with an AP bot laner every game, but he did it and he made it work and clearly led them to victory in Game 3, 100% co-participation to get them 8k ahead. KDF then for the next couple minutes would win a couple fights in mid, get a pick and back off twice. Gen G then go to Mountain Soul point uncontested, and then at 28 minutes get a kill to take the Mountain Soul. Then they get a kill to take the Baron. And they end with that Baron 10k gold lead 3-1 in mid. Final score 13-5. Lahen's MVP. Last series of the day, Fred at Brion and Red Force. This was a messy one. As you see here, Fred at Brion won the first game 12-15, and Red Force won the second one 11-11. So really, Red Force could have 2-0'd this, and Fred at Brion could have 2-0'd this, depending on how you look at it. So 3 minutes, Red Force would get a 2v2 kill, and then go down bot lane twice. Dread with a double kill the first time, and then a couple minutes later they do it again, which leads to an Ocean and a 4-0, 3.5k gold lead for Red Force. However, Fred at Brion would answer, getting a couple kills in the river, 2-1, get a couple more kills to take a Cloud, dive bot at 21 minutes. At 23 minutes, Fred at Brion would actually take the Baron in Red Force's face, which was a mistake at the time. Red Force win a fight 4-1, Ghost with a triple kill for doing that. And then go take a mountain because they're like, okay, well, now we're going to go take the mountain because no one's alive. And now Red Force are up 9-6, but Bro are up 2k gold. So, Red Force have the kills, but Fred at Brion have the gold. At 29 minutes, Red Force actually go to Mountain Soul Point, winning a fight 3-2. Ghost with a triple kill in that fight. 5 minutes later, Fred at Brion would actually take a second Baron and get punished again. It's like you're getting slapped on the wrist multiple times. Ghost carried Red Force through a 3-2 team fight win afterwards, but Fred at Brion are up 4k gold. Similar to the last Baron, Red Force say, fine, well, you're all dead. We're going to take a mountain. So they go to mountains. They take the soul. And at 41 minutes, the team's handshake. Fred at Brion take a Baron, and Red Force take an Elder. So our fight, Baron versus Elder, happened at 44 minutes, where, Fred at Brion backdoored 2-0 in bot. It was a base race, and they won the base race. So Fred at Brion base race at 44 minutes and win, 12-15. Game 2, a slow Fred at Brion style game. 41 minutes and not a lot happening. The first kill would happen at 12 minutes after Fred at Brion had already taken a Cloud a few minutes earlier. They got a pick. They went mid. They would take a mountain. So it's all Fred at Brion the first 17 minutes of this game. But at 17 minutes, Red Force would get a kill of their own, which makes the kill score 2-1, and Red Force up 1.5k gold. So Red Force have the gold, Fred at Brion have the kills. Bro would go to Infernal Soul Point. 6 minutes later, Red Force would win a fight. Well, not even win a fight. They took an Infernal. Fred at Brion will punish them for doing so. 30 minutes. Fred at Brion got a pick, but Red Force took the Baron anyways. And then Bro would get 2 more kills afterwards. So only 2 Red Force players have the Baron buff, but they're up 2k gold. A minute later, Fred at Brion take the Infernal Soul because everybody's dead, similar to how Red Force took the Mountain Soul in Game 1. Fred at Brion said, fine, if everyone's dead, I guess we just take a free Drake. Unbeknownst to them, Red Force came back and said, no, you're not going to just take this Drake uncontested. Ghost getting a Quadra as part of a 4-2 team fight win for Red Force. Now, at 36 minutes after this happened, Fred at Brion are up 8-5 in kills, but Red Force are up in gold, and Kana is 5-1-2 for the Red Force contingent on Graves. So Kana, what? How is Kana 5-1-2? That makes absolutely no sense. Why is Kana's name right in here? We're just going to ignore that. Fred at Brion are up 8-5, and Red Force are up 2k gold. At 38 minutes, Red Force then take the Elder. Fred at Brion punishing them 2-1. A minute later, Red Force would then take a Baron 5k because Fred at Brion, despite being up 4-3, did not want to get prio over the Baron against an Elder, so Red Force take it, and then they end through top. Kana with the triple kill. I imagine Ghost was 5-1 and 2 at that time. Oh, you know what? It wasn't Kana. It was Lava. And now we're so far beyond it. So Lava did a really, really great job for Fred at Brianna in Game 2 on the Ari. 7 out of 8 kill participation when I couldn't read what the hell I wrote right in front of my damn face. I used too fat of a black marker right now because the thin one died on me. Red Force win Game 2. Like I just said, they ended through top. Kana had a triple kill in the final fight to end it 11-11. So, Game 3, a 38-minute banger. Fred at Brianna would get a 2v2 kill at 3 minutes, and Red Force would go bot a minute later to respond. The top lane was spicy. Morgan solo killed Kana at 6 minutes. And then Bro would go bot lane 2-1 to dive within that same minute. After the reset, Red Force took a mountain, and Fred at Brianna up 4-3, 2k gold. So Fred at Brianna are ahead. 14 minutes, Kana would respond, killing Morgan solo in a classic Gwen versus Kali matchup. Game 2, I feel like Fred at Brianna probably lost because they put Morgan on a Scion. That is more of a sword champion, and I think that's why they may have lost. Morgan looks really good on the more skilled champions. Fred at Brianna taking Infernal after that solo kill by Kana. 16 minutes, Red Force dive bot. Red Force would get a kill in the river a few minutes later, and Fred at Brianna take a Cloud. 21 minutes, Fred at Brianna win a fight in mid 2-1. The kill score is now 7-7 at 25 minutes, but Fred at Brianna up 3k gold. Fred at Brianna would then go to Cloud Soul Point, winning a fight 2-1. Umpty with a double kill in that fight. Fred at Brianna then win another fight in the jungle 2-1. And then Fred at Brianna get another pick and take the Cloud Soul. So Fred at Brianna continuing to just pull ahead. At 31 minutes, they win a fight 3-1. Henna with the triple kill on Zeri. Henna ends up being MVP. So, I guess I could have probably picked Morgan. No, probably not Morgan. I don't know who I'd have picked as MVP, but I picked Henna. I don't know who I would have picked otherwise. So, Henna gets a triple kill to secure that Baron at 31 minutes in a 3-1 team fight win. They're up 7k. By the time that Baron expires, it's 10k. And Bro would end 5-2. Henna with a Quadra to clean out house and end this game at the Elder. So, Henna ends up being MVP. Fred at Brianna are 6-8. KDF are 6-8. So, this is going to affect the power rankings, I'm sure, in some way, shape, or form. But that was our LCK matches for today. If you like this video, like and comment below. Subscribe if you like this sort of content in general and League of Legends esports content. If you want to be updated on what happens in the 4 major regions. To go into more detail about the comment thing, I mean, we had some great matchups between RNG, EDG. Weibo kind of struggled. I mean, this LCK stuff today was kind of irrelevant to, well, I mean, Gen G is very relevant in general. They're a very, very, very good team, but they didn't have Chovy or Ruler, so how relevant are they? So that's that for part 1 of my League of Legends Roundup for March 5th. Part 2 will be out later tonight, so stay tuned for that. It might come out tomorrow morning because, well, no, it will definitely come out tonight because I have to process it myself. Can't use the YouTube editor for the second video. So, thank you for watching this video, and hope you come back for more content.